Hello there, welcome to IGN's little character profiles on the various heroes in Dota 2. I'm Anthony Gallegos. With me is Nick Kolan.
Hello.
And we're here to talk about the Dota 2 hero Lifestealer.
Lifestealer.
Who is a strength hero.
Yeah, he's a crawling zombie. He's a strength hero. I like Lifestealer a lot. He's really simple to play. Most of his skills are, or his biggest skill is his passive, which is Feast. It deals a flat chunk of damage based on his enemy's maximum health and heals him for that amount. No, actually not based on his maximum health. That's a very important distinction. It's based on his current health. So the longer you're attacking an enemy, the less damage that passive deals.
I mean, more importantly, to sum it up in an easier way, it's a life leech.
It is.
That's what he's constantly regaining health. That's a lot of his powers revolve around the fact that he is getting health and he's harder to kill.
Yeah, it's a life leech, but it gets progressively weaker the lower on health his enemy gets. So he's a really strong initiator for that reason, because he can just wail on someone, keep himself alive, and as the fight goes on longer, that's going to become less reliable. He can also use open wounds to slow an enemy down and make the life leech even stronger. That's another really good initiation tool.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of his abilities stack with his other abilities, so that he rolls in, and when he combines them right, he's just constantly gaining back a ton of health.
That's right. Yeah.
So he like you said, he's a great initiator, really hard to kill.
Yeah, Rage just increases his attack speed, which again,
the faster he's attacking, the more life he's leeching.
He's triggering his passive faster, and then Infest. This is his ultimate's a little strange. It's a very situational ability. It means he can basically vanish into a nearby minion. I mean, a nearby creep or
yeah,
monster.
you like jump into a friendly creep and
or an enemy.
Sure. The way I was using it was I jumped into a friendly creep, and then now they roll into the enemy creeps.
That's right.
A hero rolls up thinking that there's no heroes there to fight, and all of a sudden you can pop out.
You burst out. You gain that creep's health, and then you deal a big chunk of AoE damage around that creep. It's a good initiation tool, but like I said, it's very situational. It means you've got to hope for them to just wander over, or you've got to know where they are.
I mean, you also can use it to gain health from the creep too. So I guess if you were really in trouble, you could jump into a creep, immediately burst out of it.
And that's another good way to deal AoE damage from an enemy. His builds, you really want to focus on attack speed to trigger that passive really fast early on, and then, I mean, there are a lot of different ways you can build him. I know a lot of people like to just stack some damage on him, so that once the passive starts to become less important, he's still dealing good chunks of damage. Running around in the jungle is a must-do for him, just because his passive is so useful there.
I mean, yeah, he has so much health regeneration that he can sit there and he can jungle and be effective in it.
That's right. Yeah, I like him a lot. I think he's actually one of the best starter characters as well. If you're new to Dota, just because he's got a very simple and sensible tool set.
And a lot of his stuff all revolves around his auto attack. You work on making that auto attack faster, you use a couple of abilities to help augment it, but really, you just need to go in there and make sure you're clicking an enemy to have them get attacked.
Yeah, so that's Lifestealer. For a lot more on Dota 2, head back to IGN.com.